You know when a teacher catches someone cheating on a math test, and it's not because their final answers are wrong?
Oh, yeah, it's because the scratch paper is just unnaturally neat.
Right. There are no crossed out numbers, no messy mistakes, no signs of actual struggle.
Yeah, that absence of chaos.
Exactly. Well, that absence of chaos is exactly how this fictional supply chain sleuth, Cecil T. Wolfe, uncovers massive crimes in the thriller Phantom Manifest.
Right. And our mission for this deep dive is to explore that incredible methodology,
Yeah.
analyzing how he catches, billion-dollar frauds without ever drawing a weapon.
Just by finding paperwork that's a little too clean.
Yeah. I mean, Cecil doesn't operate with a badge or a gun. He is a freight commentator armed with open source intelligence OS and a laptop and this beat-up leather ledger.
So he isn't hacking into hidden mainframes or anything.
No, no. He's analyzing public data like shipping manifests and corporate filings from the front seat of his classic car. He's searching for that exact absence of randomness you mentioned.
Looking for the threads anyone could see if they just, knew how to look. Like, okay, he's staring at this automated manifest system data, and he spots 17 containers of aluminum scrap.
All arriving from the same port.
Right. But the detail that stops him is that every single container sat at the terminal for exactly 91 to 94 hours before release. But wait, isn't freight delayed constantly?
All the time.
Right, like a truck breaks down or a port gets congested. Why is a 4-day delay suddenly a smoking gun?
Because in global logistics, randomness is healthy. A container might sit for 20 hours because a truck is early, or maybe 6 days because a form was mistyped.
Sure, that makes sense.
So a cluster of shipments, all hitting a 91 to 94-hour window, isn't a delay. It's a highly calibrated holding pattern. Customs relies on automated systems to manage millions of containers, and they have a secondary inspection trigger that typically hits right at the 96-hour mark.
Oh, wow. I see the strategy. They are deliberately parking the freight right up to the absolute edge of that trigger.
Exactly. They avoid the mandatory inspection, but they hold the cargo just long enough to blend in with the normal background noise of everyday delays.
That is so wild. They are exploiting the normal variance of the whole system. But Cecil knows digital data can be manipulated, so he actually takes his ledger out into the field, right?
Yeah, he pairs those digital anomalies with physical reality. He goes out to see if the physical cargo matches the pristine data.
Right. He heads to a truck stop and meets Darla Mooney, a veteran owner-operator trucker, and she shows him these physical handwritten weigh station tickets.
And the official bills of lading claim these trucks are carrying 42,000 pounds of scrap.
But Darla's actual axle weights show only 28,000 pounds. So there's like 14,000 pounds of scrap missing per load.
Because it was never there to begin with. This is trade-based money laundering hiding in fake weights.
Right, how does that work?
Well, by over-reporting the weight of a low-value commodity, like aluminum scrap, criminals can justify massively inflated invoices from overseas.
Oh, so if the paperwork says you're shipping $100,000 worth of scrap, but the truck only holds $50,000 worth.
The buyer overseas just paid you 50 grand in dirty money.
And it now looks entirely legitimate on your corporate books.
That is the core mechanism, yeah. They aren't moving metal. They're moving dirty money in a box.
Huh.
And they use disposable ghost trucking companies to cover their tracks.
So when the authorities look, the provider has just vanished.
Precisely.
Man. And exposing a billion-dollar money laundering ring obviously makes you a massive target, which perfectly explains why Cecil doesn't work out of a glass-walled office, but rather a rolling bunker.
Yeah, his vehicle is essentially a character itself. It's this midnight navy blue 1963 Lincoln Continental convertible, affectionately named the Manifest.
So cool.
And the trunk houses a heavy-duty Pelican case equipped with a satellite router and a portable printer.
It is basically a rolling bat cave for a data nerd.
It really is. And it serves as a thematic mirror for Cecil's entire philosophy. Like, look at the car's famous suicide doors.
The rear-hinged ones.
Yeah. Historically, Lincoln kept those doors despite severe safety concerns because removing them would have ruined the car's core identity.
Which mirrors Cecil's own choices when the criminals inevitably realize he's onto them. They throw a heavy landscaping rock right through the car's rare laminate glass in the middle of the night.
Just to intimidate him, yeah. But he doesn't back off. He painstakingly finds replacement glass and accepts the vulnerability rather than quitting.
It's a total reflection of his own design integrity. He refuses to compromise his core function just because the environment gets dangerous.
Exactly, which makes the book such a compelling read.
Absolutely. And the scary takeaway for you listening isn't just about shipping containers. This deep dive entirely shifts how you'll look at the world.
Oh, completely.
The next time you pass a freight terminal on the highway or look at a flawlessly neat corporate spreadsheet, you're going to question what massive secrets are hiding quietly inside normal variants.
Which leaves us with a chilling question drawn straight from the text of Phantom Manifest. As modern criminals increasingly use AI anomaly engines not just to find, but to actually design these invisible loopholes.
Crafting that perfectly neat scratch paper at a global scale.
Yeah, will human intuition and a leathered ledger be enough to catch the next generation of fraud?